Shalom, Yashala Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give infinity honors to our Lord and Savior, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well in truth and sincerity. I'd like to give special salutations to the shepherds of Berea camp. Special salutations to the house of David, man, women, and children out there pushing his word of truth and sincerity. Special salutations to the hopeful elect. May the Most High raise you up in a speedily fashion. All right, it's the brother Karal Kakahans from the Shepherd Berea camp. Just coming to you, Lord willing, with a quick sit down, man. And as you can see, we have this abomination right here. This thing, this creature. I don't think he even deserves the right for me to say this man. But this abomination of Yasha'Allah of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and American Indians. His name is Lil Nas X. He's one of the famous rappers nowadays. He had that song called Old Town Road that pretty much made him real famous in this world, and also famous in the whole that community that takes up 20% of the alphabet. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. He has publicly come out and said that he's a sodomite, okay? And now what's going on is, he has this new thing just happened where, it's not confirmed. I don't know if he's joking, but nowadays you never know if he could be joking or not. But the point of the matter is, it's still wickedness that he's pushing. But as you can see right here, well, first things first, I'm on this article from thesource.com. It says Lil Nas X shows off new breasts on social media. So supposedly this wicked creature, okay, this abomination, basically got breast implants, all right? Which just further pushes exactly what we mean when we talk about how wicked this society is, all right? And how this society gives these people, okay, a platform to thrive in their wickedness. It says some people go to the mall and make impulse purchases. That's a fact. Which is what some like to call retail therapy. Well, country music rapper and personality Lil Nas X made an impulse purchase that will bring more than unwarranted attention to the Rito rap. And I wonder why. Well, let's scroll down. It says last night Lil Nas X took to social media to show off the boobs he purchased out of boredom. You hear that, man? You hear that? Out of boredom, which means what? In this wicked world, man. And the scriptures tell you about that. Having that liberty. Okay, that's why they push what in the society. In America, they push the Statue of Liberty. Everything is about liberty, doing whatever you want. That carefree, go about your day. Oh, I'm bored. Let me just do this. See, there's no structure in the society. So what happens when you get idle? You start to go into wickedness, man. Okay? And he's already wicked. So what happens now when he's in a society that pushes that you could give into your lust at any whim? Purchase of boredom. And of course, fans and critiques let him have every bit of their criticism about his unconventional purchase. And they say that, man, but honestly, the only ones that's really, pushing that this agenda is wicked is, the Israelites on the highways and byways, man. All right, brothers that's in this truth, this thing of ours, okay, under the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Look at this, man. Look at this madness. Look at this post. And then he did a reply post looking at his picture, man. Look at this. See if I can play it. It was playing earlier. No face, don't need you to sin. If you're in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. No face, don't need you to sin. If you're in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning. Hey, Brak the Hour, Shabbat Shimra Kakwadash, and Brak the Hour, Shah, Shalak Rayum, man. People like this deserve heavy curses. I'm sorry. It's times when you pray for people, and it's times where you just got to put curses on people, man. All praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, but hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, Shalak Rayum, man. All right? This person deserves heavy curses. And this is why. Not only did he do this, okay, and he's making mockery of it, okay, promoting this wickedness, you have millions of fans that's watching this. And what do you think is going to be the effect of this, okay? What do you think is going to happen from this? A lot of the people that promote who he is, what this thing is, okay? A lot of people that are in this alternative lifestyle, as they call it. And it's unfortunate that we have to talk this way because, YouTube flags our videos, okay? That's the alternative lifestyle of the scriptures, I should say, okay, which is wickedness. He's laughing, he's joking about it like it's nothing. And then you're going to have other people that's going to say, you know what? He made that bold move for us. You know what? He's the pioneer, okay? He's the patriarch of what a lot of us wanted to do. So let's go out there and do it. Now, mind you have people doing this already, which is part of that acronym of, like I said, that the people that took 20% of the alphabet, and y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? But he is a person in this wicked society that has stature. So now when he promotes it, you're going to have other people that's doing it. You have kids right now that's 5 years old, 6 years old, 10 years old that's looking at this person, man. Looking at him as an idol, okay? Looking at this person as a symbol. And they're getting brainwashed, and they're saying, you know what? I want to be just like Lil Nas X. And all that does is breed more wickedness, and that's why we're in the conditions we are today. But let me get straight to the point. Like I said, I want to make this straight to the point. We got Leviticus 20 and 13. It says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, which that should be self-explanatory. It means if you having sex with the same sex, just like if you, like a man, let me rephrase that. Just like how a man is supposed to have intercourse, have sex with a woman, right? If that same man is having sex with the same sex, okay? Both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And this person, like I said, has publicly came out, or which team they're a part of, what team they promotes. That the ones that took 20% of the alphabet boys, man. Okay, the alphabet people. All right, and this person promotes that and is being an advocate for other people to start being like that. Okay, according to the scriptures, this person would be put to death. All right, and why do these people need to be put to death according to the scriptures? So that wickedness will not abound, man. And the fact that we are in this place of liberty, like I said, the Statue of Liberty, America, okay, this is why wickedness is abounding, man. Matter of fact, let me get it. Revelations 11:8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. And what's the great city? Where across the whole world do they refer to as the great city? You look at movies, they say this great city, just like in that Batman movie. I think it was The Dark Knight Rises. He said this great city. We already know what the great city is, man. It's America. It says which spiritually is called Sodom. Why is it spiritually called Sodom? Why is it spiritually called Sodom? I mean, take a guess. What's the place that's promoting, these drag walks? What's the place that's promoting, same-sex marriages? What's the place that's promoting? Matter of fact, today. I believe, that's today. February 12th. I believe since 1999. Today is like a what they call it, man? I think it's called like a marriage day, but basically it's really for these sodomites, man. Let me just see what happens if I put in marriage. Something like that. Sunday, February 14th. Nah. Let me just see what happens if I put it in this way. Nah. Yeah, Salaki Akim. It's something like that. But I know today is a certain day, man. Dealing with them giving reverence. Let's see. To, these same sex marriages. If it comes back to my mind, then I'll go back to it. But the point of the matter is, we wouldn't know what place that is, and this is America that pushes this philosophy and then tries to push it abroad to other countries, which is exactly one of the reasons why it's constant tension and war, because these other countries are not trying to get down with these agendas, man. And because of that, that's why in all these other places you got people bugged out like this, because America has pushed their philosophies abroad, man. Like the scriptures tell you, that great whore that lied down with the other nations, man. Okay? And what happens when you lie down with a whore? You attract its diseases. Okay? And then you push those diseases to other people and other people. See, you gotta nip it in the bud and just cut down that wicked root, man. Which Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna do when he comes back, man. Through the spirit of his father, Yahweh. And he comes back with his holy angels, and the elect destroys this place. With the elect helping to destroy this place. Okay, Deuteronomy 22:5, it says, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Right, you're not supposed to have women out here wearing a man's garment, man. All right, that's an abomination. Okay, even today, you got a lot of women out here that's wearing all these jeans. And first things first, a woman has two mouths, man. Okay, they have the mouth on their head, then they have the mouth, which is their genitals. All right. And with that being said, that mouth has to breathe. Okay, so if you're wearing all these pants like a man, it does not breathe. And you wonder why you're getting yeast infections and all these other different things. But when you're in a wicked society like this, they're going to push that agenda, and then you see what happens. It says, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy power. And this person is constantly promoting that feminine vibration and feminine agenda, man. He went past the just woman's garment, man. He got to the point where he put on a female's private parts. He surgically put on a female's private parts, and this is supposedly, again, I don't know if this is him just playing a prank, but either way, it's still deadly. Because either way, why would you even want to promote yourself like that? Keep in mind, again, we're talking about the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You are supposed to be priests, man. All right? You're supposed to be kings of Yasha Allah, princes of Yasha Allah, man. All right? You're supposed to be in a princely, kingly-like mentality. Okay? So the fact that you're pushing this shows this wicked vibration that's been pushed on our people, man. Okay? You went from being princes and kings and priests to this right here. To being Esau's wench, man. And if y'all know what a wench is, look it up. But this is what you became, man. Esau's wench, man. And you let him mind fuck you. And then now you pushing this wicked agenda. Anyway. We got Romans 1:24. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to their uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts. Right, man. It's the lust of his own mind, man. Okay? I'm just bored, so frig it. Let me just implant a woman's body parts on me. Yeah, Salaki, brothers, I'm just thinking about all the ramifications that come from this. Because it's sad enough, we already got to deal with, our people promoting this nonsense. A lot of brothers have kids, man. You know what I'm saying? You have sons, you have daughters, and they're exposed to this wickedness. A lot of times, we'll push the agenda, or should I say, a lot of times, growing up, Esau will with his iconoclasm will whitewash a lot of things. So a lot of times, you want to push that image that, the children of Israel, we're not these spicks that they claim us to be. Okay, we're very educated. Okay, that we were kings. Okay, and you have to understand, like when you go to school, they'll read history and see all these so-called white people, and then they think they can't do something not knowing, you are the salt of earth. But now when they do see somebody, that's of the same nation as them, same color as them, okay, this is what they see. So what do you think is going to program that kid's mind to thinking that I guess I'm meant to be of this gender, even though I was born another? Then you wonder why all these pedophiles thrive, man. Because of this wickedness going on right here. You got a lot of pedophiles where this is making their job even easier, because a lot of these kids are thinking this is what they're supposed to be. So now a pedophile does something to your loved one, to your kid. They're already seeing this. They starting to think, well, hey, maybe I am supposed to be part of that lifestyle. There's just so much things with this, man. It says to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. And that's exactly what this person and all these other people out here are promoting, man. Okay? RuPaul, all these other people. All right? It says, verse 25, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie? Right. Who's the one that did it, man? Huh? 2/3 of our people are changing the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to a lie, man. The Most High ain't make no mistakes. He is a perfect power. How are you gonna try to twist, his perfect his perfect creation, man? Twisting scriptures, John 3:16. Oh, God loved the world. First things first, he died for Yasha Allah. That's what's talking about world, man. Talking about going into cosmos, okay? And then 2, not for y'all to be no damn sodomites, man. Y'all changing that to a lie. Matter of fact, so I get, brother. Let me see if I can get some. Let's see. Right. This dude Kirk Franklin, man, which is another one. Another one that changed the truth for the Most High to a lie. Kirk Franklin is a Christian, okay, that has been preaching this wicked Christian doctrine for decades now. I'm sure a lot of y'all heard his music, especially back in like the 90s, that song Do You Want a Revolution and other things of that nature. But the point of the matter is, he's another sodomite, man. And look what it's saying right here. This is Yahoo News. It says Kirk Franklin calls out. Well, y'all can read that right there. In the church, nothing to do with the Bible. You see that, man? So he's trying to promote this wicked agenda, man. From the elites all down, all these people have been paid off, man, and bought for, okay? And guess what? Whether it be Esau paying them off or Satan paying them off with that wicked spirit, they still paid off, man. They still sold their soul, man. Okay? It says, Franklin appeared on a Sirius XM radio show to promote his new podcast, Good Works with Kirk Franklin. Let me just get to the point. Called out. Again, y'all can read that. In the church, saying that it has nothing to do with the Bible. Where did this change of mind happen all of a sudden? Keep in mind, again, he's always been wicked, but now, what's the reason for this big push now? It says Franklin has been making award-winning music for decades, right? Now and is currently making waves in another medium while promoting his new podcast. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to get to the point. Let's see. Here we go. What is very important to understand, this is what he said, what is very important to understand is that the pulpit is not a bullying place. And we have to also understand that no ground of people are monolithic. No black person, all black people do not think the same, do not process the same. Not all, again, there go this alphabet, took 20% of the alphabet. People all think and process the same. Let's see, let's get to the point. Is that you have some, you see that, people that make decisions like I have, some close, see, there you go again, alternative lifestyle friends who make decisions based on their interpretation of the Bible. And they live out their lives based on whether celibacy or whatever they choose to do. And they should have the right to do that. You see that? So he's promoting this agenda right here. Again, if you're supposed to be, supposedly, you're supposed to be worshiping, Christ, right? You're supposed to be a worshiper of the Heavenly Father through his Son, okay? Why are you promoting this agenda? Why? Because going back again, Romans 1 and 25, it says, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie and worshiped and served the creature more than the Creator. And that's what it is, man. These dudes are nothing but servants of Satan, all the way down through his children on this earth, which is Esau, okay? These elite banking families and the people of that line, okay, and their children, okay, and the wickedness of this world, man, who was blessed forever, amen. Verse 26, for their cause the Most High gave them up into vile affections. And that's what happened, man. You want to do what you want to do, the Most High, like, go ahead. But there's a cost that has to be paid at the end of the day for your wickedness, man. Just know that. There's a reward on both sides. There's a reward for the righteous and there's a reward for the wicked. It says, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Exactly. And, that's talking about the same thing, just dealing with females. Okay, you got a lot of females out here that's, cutting off their private parts, which the Most High, blessed them with from birth. And, surgically putting on rides to promote, or in their own wicked mind try to feel more like they are masculine, which they are not, which is causing nothing but confusion, which again goes back to America, because America is known as what? The daughter of Babylon. Babylon means what? Confusion. Okay? And this place is completely confused, man, and out of order. Last one, verse 27, it says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another. You see that? Leaving the natural use of the woman. He left the natural use. Okay. He left the natural use of a woman. Okay. And he wants to go to somebody like him. It says, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly. Right, man. And it's not hard. It's plain and simple, man. It says men with men. So what do you think they're talking about? Working that which is unseemly. Okay, let's get this word unseemly, man. Because, brothers got to get into these words, man. Words are very powerful. So let's get it. Unseemly.
Strong's G 808. Askemasune.
See that? It says unseemly, an unseemly deed of a woman's genitals. And they're not dealing with women's genitals, okay? They're dealing with each other's, which is an abomination. It says of one's nakedness, shame. You see that, man? You guys are working nothing but shame and promoting nothing but shame And Yasha'Allah, man, in Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, y'all bringing nothing but shame to the nation. And that's exactly why the only ones that's not bringing in shame, that's going to be pushing Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah's, Bashim Rakak word and truth and righteousness is the elect. And we the only ones that's bold to push that, man. And I'm not saying I'm part of the elect, Lord willing I be of that, but I'm saying the Lord's prophets on the highways and byways is the only ones that's out here pushing, these wicked agendas, man, and calling it out for what it is, thus save the scriptures. Starting from the apostles and elders of GMS on down, man. Okay? It says, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error. You see that? That's an error, man. You know how it is when you try to turn on your laptop or your desktop computer and you see an error come on your screen? That means what? It got a virus, man. It's possible that computer could be dead or it could be dying. It's infected. That's an error, man. What these people are doing is an error. It's an error to the scriptures, man. According to the scriptures, that's an error. There's nothing good that comes out of that. Which was met, man. Okay? Trying to finish this up. I said I want to make it straight to the point. Romans 9:20, it says, nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Exactly, and that's exactly the mind frame that our people have, man. Our people have a very, very prideful stance. Why? Because they in this wicked world that pushes that prideful stance that you could go up against the Most High. Damn, does the Most High even really exist? How do you know the Most High exists? They push all these different philosophies to the people, where our people are very prideful, man. Even when you look at America, that's what they push. What do they say? The few, the proud, the brave. Everything is about the pride. To the point where these people have got enough notion that they actually really talk prideful to the Most High, man. These people blaspheme against the Most High. They curse the Most High out, man. It says, shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Could you imagine that, man? Could you imagine you in pottery and you make a bowl, you handcraft it yourself, you put the details into it, and the second you make that thing, you wipe it down, it's glistening, it just start talking to you, be like, yo, what the hell you made me like this for? Could you imagine that, man? You're gonna want to break that freaking pot, man. Like, yo, how dare you? The fact that I even gave you life, you have breath in your lungs, man. How dare you ask me why me? I can do whatever the heck I want to do. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah can do whatever he pleases, man. Yahweh, he is to be. He is in everything. Everything formed is of him. Okay? Verse 21. Have not the potter power over the clay? Right, man. The Most High, through Son Yahweh Shah, has power over the clay, man. Okay? I can form whatever I want to form. It's not up to you to tell me how you want to be. No, I tell you. Okay? You don't give the Most High instructions. He gives you instructions. But our people are wicked and choose to be void of righteous instructions and want to be filled with wicked instructions in this world. With the spirit of wicked liberty that Esau has pushed out, but that wasn't ordained by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? You see that, man? So a lot of y'all, hey, man, y'all was just chosen, ordained just to be the wicked, man. Because y'all was going to go off anyway. A lot of y'all 2/3 out here pushing this wickedness. Hey, Most High can do whatever he want to do. And y'all were just ordained to be the wicked, man. And that's exactly why we don't get so bent out of shape. Yeah, we upset. Because we understand, how far we have fallen. Okay? We understand, that we in captivity. So yes, we are pissed off that we see our people in that manner. But at the same time, we understand why. And we understand that, thus say the scriptures, 2/3 of our people have to be destroyed. And there's nothing we can do about it. And y'all need to be destroyed, man. because y'all of the wicked. Verse 22, it says, what if the Most High willing to show his wrath? Okay, so what if? And to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. Woo! You see that, man? And that's the problem. That's beautiful, but guess what? That's the problem. A lot of y'all are going around here happy-go-lucky spirit, pushing y'all wicked agendas. You know why? Because y'all haven't been touched yet. And it's just like anything else. It's just like that bully. When a bully, is bullying somebody and taking their resources or, their lunch money and things of that nature, they get more prideful. Why? Because they haven't been checked yet. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever checked their jaw. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude, his name was called Mr. on Money and Violence, man. He used to be like, yo, you better respect your jaw. You know what I'm saying? So you got a whole bunch of misters walking around here because they haven't been checked yet. Okay? When you putting up all these sodomite reality shows, when you pushing all these wicked agendas, when you giving these people a platform, you giving them a community, you giving them holidays, they haven't been checked. But the Most High is long suffering. He said, what if I'm just long suffering? Just to make them just fit it for the wrath of destruction, man. See that the Most High is going to make this a complete destruction. He's like, no, it's not quite there yet. It's getting there. I want it to get real ripe so it could be the ultimate destruction. Because that's ultimately what you want to do anyway. You want to destroy, you want to destroy wickedness when it's at its best, when it's at its peak. Okay? And that's what it's getting to. It's getting to its peak. We're getting close to the time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's right there. It's right around the corner. The Most High wants to get it to its peak before he brings this place down, just to show his power, man. Just like how he did in the time of Egypt, man, dealing with Pharaoh in Exodus. Last one, we got Zechariah 13:8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. You see that? So 2/3. So think of it like a pie chart. 2/3 of the people, which if it's in a pie chart, if it's 100, what would that be? 66.6, You think that's coincidence? 666? Okay. 2/3 of our people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and American Indians, Israelites scattered abroad, okay, are going to be destroyed. But the third shall be left therein. And who's part of that? And who's part of that third part? That's the elect, man. That's the elect. And the 1/3. 144,000, okay, which is in the midst of that. And then you're going to have the 1/3 of Israel that's going to be saved and delivered. But you 2/3, y'all got to be destroyed, man. Y'all going to feel that fire. Verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire. And I will refine them as silver is refined. You see that? So the Most High is going to bring us through the fire. Okay? And guess what? We're going through the fire right now. The fire of adversity. And we're being refined, man. Okay? When you're dealing with silver and gold, when you put fire on it, it's a cleansing agent. Okay? It gets all the impurities out. The Most High is not trying. He's making the 144,000 pure. Okay? Pure to be worthy of repentance and to be delivered. Okay? And when I say that, I'm talking about the spirit. I'm not talking about the flesh. This is our spirit that's going to be beaten up into those chariots. Not this flesh, but this flesh is going to be disintegrated and destroyed. Okay? Because this flesh has been made out of sin. But the spirit is being refined, being made, is being cleansed. Okay? And we'll try them as gold is tried. And all you gotta do is just research and go to YouTube and see how gold is tried in fire. And look at that purging process, man. It's beautiful. They shall call on my name, and guess what? Judges 5:11, okay, tells us to rehearse the righteous acts. And guess what's one of the most important parts of rehearsing the righteous acts? Is to call upon that name in righteousness' sake, okay? Not to just say it idly, no, in righteousness' sake. And promote everything that comes under that name, which is the law, statutes, and commandments, and to push it to the best of our ability. okay? And the 144,000 are calling upon that name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. And I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. You see that, man? Most High's going to big brothers up. That's my people, man. That's the ones that I'm rooting for, okay? That's the ones that I love. That's the apple of my eye. And they shall say, the Lord is my power. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. And that's the day that we waiting for, okay? That day to get beat on the chariots, man. Brothers have them elect powers, okay? Lord willing, brothers out there that's pushing this word, truth, and sincerity. We be part of that elect, man, to get beamed up and delivered. But these people here, man, they're going to be destroyed, all right? They're going to be destroyed. Look at this. Look, yo, this thing just came out. Hold on. I just noticed that. This thing just came out. What's this, February 9th? Thing already got 4.9 million views. Just imagine the entities that's watching this. Yeah, I put this on for edification so y'all can see it. But imagine the other entities that's watching this. The other sodomites out there that's watching that and getting glorified with this. Other children out there that's watching this and is manipulating their minds. Other pedophiles that's looking at that and saying, bravo, I like that. Because I know you're manipulating the minds of these kids that we're trying to get anyway. Just imagine how much filth is coming out of this wicked influence, man. But with that being said, pray this has been edifying. All right. The spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. I'd like to give infinity honors to our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well in truth and sincerity. I'd like to give salutations to the shepherds of Berea Camp. Love y'all, brothers. I'd like to give salutations to the house of David, man, women and children out there pushing his word in truth and sincerity. And a special salutations to the hopeful elect. And the Most High raise you up in a speedily fashion. Until next time, Lord willing. Shalom.